Uh, what's up, guys? It's Lest again. How we doing? It was a beautiful day today at church and at service. What can I say? It was great. I love the message, and I love that everything went out and everything turned out today. My walk with God has been really amazing, and has really been great. I just want to talk a little bit about it. I'm so excited to just talk to you guys more a little bit about my walk with God and just how God and the stuff that has been going on throughout everything. Um, I woke up today and I woke up in a good mood, which I always wake up. I try to wake up in a good mood. I try to wake up with just great attitude, because the more I walk with God, is I understand more is that I have to see myself through the eyes of how Jesus seen everyone, not through my own eyes. And it feels good knowing that I do that. Um, the message is always great. It's always amazing what they talk about. It's just always good. God is good. He's been so great. But let me tell you guys a little bit of what happened to me today. So I was in church and I was praying, right? I was in like church was ending already, and I was just praying, and all I remember was just thinking like, you know what? Like, let me pray for the devil today. Like, let me just pray, right? And it's funny how like things went and how things happened, because I was praying and then I was praying like, I don't wanna I don't know if it's okay to say the prayers that I pray, but I'm gonna just see a part of it. So I pray like, I pray that devil finds peace. That one day that he finds peace, and that he would just, instead of going against God, he would, you know, take a knee, and as just going back to listening to God. And I was just praying for him. I'm like something came in my head. I'm like, I've never prayed for the devil. It just came randomly out of nowhere, right? So then I prayed for him, and after service, I was gonna go to my mom's service. So I went to nine in the morning service, 9 a.m., and then I go to at 11 a.m. to my mom's. So as soon as church was done, I was on my way to my mom's church. And as I was on my way to church, I was just driving, and I was driving, and I see this homeless lady driving. She was walking, but she was blurring out things. She was walking, blurring out things, and she had a blanket on her. And you know how like homeless people sometimes, they just blur out things. I'm passing by her, and as I'm passing by her, she says, "Have a effing beautiful day." And I know she wasn't even saying it towards me. She was, whoever it was for, she just said it, but it sounded louder. But it just made me think, hey, maybe that was his way. That was a way of the devil telling me thank you for praying for him. And you know how he's never gonna say anything nice, because it's what I'm known to. He's just pure evil, and he's nothing good, like comes out of his mouth. So I feel like the devil said, in a way, I feel like he thanked me for praying for him, but in his way. Like, I was passing by that lady, and as I was passing by that lady, said, "Have a effing beautiful day." And it just, I don't know, it just made me think that, like, maybe the devil was thanking me. He was thanking me for praying for him, and just, and that was his way of being nice to me. And it just hit me. But that was one of his ways of thanking me. But as I walk with the Lord, it just makes me happy, and I'm thankful that my brother today, he came. I picked up my brother. He said he was gonna go to church with me today. So on the way to church to my mom's, he said, "Hey, bro, could you pick me up?" And I said, "Yeah." And I was on my way over here, and I'm picking up my brother. And then one of my buddies, his name's Brandon Rex, aka Rex. We call him Rex. Um, he's a good friend. He's been through a lot. I'm pretty sure one day his testimony is gonna touch a lot of people, and he's been walking with God. Um, I don't want to say a little bit of a little. I must just say a little bit of him. He got shot in the head twice. God has really God really loves him, gave him another chance in life, and he's one day gonna change a lot of people with his testimony and touch people with it. But he works in mysterious ways. My brother went back to church. He prayed the day before. I was talking to him like, "Hey, bro, you're departing yourself from God. I'm not perfect myself, but I try to like help out the people around me because my walk with God right now has barely been good, and I'm happy and I'm so blessed that I want to show others that it's possible. Um, and it's God has just been great. I'm happy. I'm so happy, and I'm so thankful because the little that I have, you know, it says that God is never gonna give you what you want. He's gonna give you what you need. And I'm pretty sure that I'm not prepared to what I want yet. That's why he hasn't gave it to me. I used to have everything. And what I mean by everything, I used to have a really great job. I used to have a really my dream car. I used to have a really pretty girlfriend, and I was happy. Like I thought that was it to life. I thought I had already everything I wanted in life. I got comfortable, and stopped going to church. I started living in sin. Even though I had everything I wanted, I kind of departed myself from God. I wasn't going to church. I I would always just party. That was my life. I would always party because um, I just I was happy. I was the most. It was one of the most happiest, fun, not happiest, but most fun time of my life. And it was 2024, beginning of 2024, and the ending of 2025. It was really good. I went to all the raves. I went to Coachella. If you guys know about a Coachella, you know how it is. It was fun, but it wasn't something that I was planning to do every year. It was just like one full year of going to everything, and I told myself I'm only do this for this whole year, and I'm gonna have fun. I really just want to talk to you guys about that. That God has really changed me in so many ways, and He has really done a lot of things for me, a lot of good things for me, and I am so happy and I am so thankful. And I just keep saying that and I keep repeating that because it's true. Like how more can I let you guys know that I'm so thankful and happy for everything that He has done. I'm blessed, and even though, like I said, I mentioned that He only gives you what you need, not what you want. I mean, what I meant to say for that was my point for that was because right now I'm unemployed. I have no job, but I'm working. Like I still work from here to here. I know mechanical work, so I get work. I was depending on my license. My license was something that I really needed. I'm not from this country, so I don't have a social, and the only way that I could work with a really good job is I need my license, and I have a DUI. I have a DUI, so I'll tell you guys a story about that when I got my DUI. It was a really crazy story. So me getting that DUI changed my life, and I'm happy that happened because it made me come to realize that God could give you everything, but He could also take everything away, and it's true. Um, like I